lineup, your pregame show brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Dave Fogland, agent, and RE/MAX Advantage Plus. Now it's time for the Radcliffe Inn starting lineup. So with that, here's Bill Light.
And tonight, for the starting lineup in Game 7 of the Sweet 16 tournament here in Rupp Arena, for the visiting team, the North Hardin Trojans. At guard, number 23, 5'11" senior, will be Quentin Smith. The other guard is 5'6" senior, wears number 3, Larry Fox. At center is 6'8" senior, wearing number 45, Matt DeMasters. The forwards will be 6'4" senior, wearing number 40, Jarius Sykes. The other forward, 6'6" junior, wearing number 35, Andre Woodson. And now the starting lineup for the Red Devils of Owensboro. They play a 3-guard, 2-forward team, and the first guard is 5'11". He's a senior, wears number 3, Darrell Hunter. At guard, 6'1", wearing number 10, a junior, Buddy Hinton. And a 6'1" junior wearing number 11 at guard is Armand Taylor. That's the young man they call Boogie. At 6'7", a senior wearing number 21 is Jordan Suffers. And at 6'3", a senior wearing number 33 is DeAndre Burnett.
Here's the jump. It will be Burnett for Owensboro and Woodson for North Hardin. Here's the tap. It is controlled by North. Larry Fox has it in the backcourt. Gets it over. Stolen. Well, it's tipped away. Bill, that time.
That's Taylor.
Taylor is as fast as a greased pig. That time just knocking that ball out nowhere. So Jarius Sykes will put the ball in play for North. Gets it into Quentin Smith. He's in the backcourt. He'll bring it across the timeline, working on Taylor. This ought to be a good matchup here tonight, folks. Quentin around the right side, up top of the circle, in the lane. That's Jarius Sykes. He scores it. North Hardin gets the first
board for North Hardin.
And North grabs the lead 2-0 with 7:36 on the clock in this opening quarter. Here's Owensboro hitting down low, trying to hit Taylor. Nothing there. Here comes Larry Fox. Fox quickly down to Smith, back to Fox. He thinks about the three inside the Sykes. Sykes at the post. Turn around jumper. It's up and good. So Jarius Sykes, 2 quick baskets, makes it 4-0. North Hardin with 7:14 to go in this first quarter. Still North looking pretty good on the inside game.
So far, they're playing the defense that we're used to seeing. They're staying real solid in there.
Jarius Sykes with some good defensive pressure that time on Burnett. Knocked the ball away, but Owensboro comes up with it. Here's Hinton. Hinton kicks it out. That's Stalkers. Now they'll find Burnett for the jumper. No good. Fight for the rebound. Well, Woodson had it for just a moment. Now Taylor has it. In the lane, lines it up the baseline. No good. Rebound by Woodson.
This time, Andre pulls it down solid and tucks it away. Wait for them to move away from him.
Here comes Quentin Smith. Across the timeline, down low to Matt DeMasters from the baseline. Turnaround jumper, no good. And Woodson hits the floor hard. He just was banged that time.
He hard for the boards, and he's going to get the foul, I'm sure.
And they're going to call that foul, I believe, Bill, on Andre.
Yeah, I figure they would. He hit the back of the, I couldn't see the defender from Owensboro that was going up for the basket.
So that's the first team foul, the first on Andre Woodson. Here comes Owensboro. Taylor will bring the ball across the timeline. He'll work on Larry Fox. North, man-to-man. Taylor, he'll hit it out to Hunter. Hunter, he'll work it down low to Stalkers. Stalkers gets it stolen away. Jarius Sykes has it for North.
He got the ball inside. There was 3 Trojans that just closed in on him and took the ball away from him.
Here's Quentin Smith working on the right side. There's a shot. No good from long distance. And the ball's out of bounds and should be Owensboro basketball. Or it's North. Yes, there's Owensboro basketball. Here's Taylor. He'll bring it across the timeline for these Red Devils, coming in with a record of 22-10, the winners of the 3rd region. Taylor working on Fox. Behind the back dribble, spin move in the lane. He walks, nothing called, lays it up, and Owensboro gets on the scoreboard. 4-2, North Hardin on top, 5:44 to go in the first quarter. Here's Larry Fox looking for the Masters, nothing there, and Andre Woodson goes after it. It's tipped. Andre thought it was over and back, but Owensboro has it. Here's Taylor, down low to Hinton. It's blocked from behind.
And that was a big block for Andre.
Andre Woodson, who had just a career district and regional tournament, comes in from nowhere to block that shot to save a basket. And we got a whistle as they're going to stop as Salkers comes in and him and the Masters about the same size, both 6'8". Coming in, trying to muscle each other there. Here's big shot from Burnett. No good. Rebound by Woodson. Woodson kicks it out to Smith. Smith, long cross court, trying to hit Sykes, but
Burnett knocks her out of bounds.
Yep, good defensive play that time from Deandre. Is that how you pronounce his name?
DeAndre or
DeAndre. DeAndre sounds better. DeAndre Burnett. So North Hardin will put the ball in play. Jerry Sykes will do the honors under the goal. He gets into Fox. Fox way up high. He'll drive in the lane. Lays the floater up. No good. Rebound by Taylor for Owensboro. Here comes the Red Devils quickly down court. That's hitting with it right in front of us. Down low to Salkers. He'll drive. He walks. And there's the call. So, Bill, that time Salkers was in no man's land. He didn't have any place to go with the basketball when he got it down here on the baseline.
The Trojans close in fast on him when he gets the ball, too.
So full court press on for Owensboro. Here's Quentin Smith in the backcourt. Gets it in front court to Andre Woodson over on the left side. Here's Jerry Sykes. Top of the circle. They'll work it around to the corner. Baseline shot. No good from Andre Woodson. Quentin Smith with a putback. No good. Fight for the rebound. And I believe they're going to get Salkers. He just nailed Matt DeMasters, and Matt went down hard that time, but Salkers looking like he didn't do anything, Bill.
And Matt just real quick just jumped up off the floor, picked up the ball, and handed it to the referee like he didn't hurt me a bit.
Well, we see Matt ever since he was a freshman and sophomore. Just he'll go after it. So here's North with the basketball. Fox with a three. It's up. No good. Rebound, fought for Owensboro. Hunter with it. Quickly down court. In the lane, and Larry Fox steals it. Here comes the Trojans. Larry Fox working on Taylor.
Taylor's going to foul on Taylor. So he can run with Larry and lay the shoulder on him and get away with it, but the referee caught him.
And with the score, 4-2, North Hardin, we're going to take a quick 30-second timeout and be back with more. You're listening to North Hardin basketball on 94.3 The Wolves. It is 4-2, North Hardin with 4:35 to go in this opening period of play in the boys' Sweet 16.
There's no substitution so far in the game, so we still got both starting teams out there.
Jerry Sykes puts the ball into Quentin Smith. Quentin on the left side on the arc, kicks it down to Sykes. Sykes been hot so far. Here's Larry Fox in the lane, shoots it up. No good, but he'll go to the free throw line. And Bill, that's going to be the second on Salkers.
If that's who they called on, it's number 2 for him, and that's who they're putting it on. It'll be the third time team foul on Owensboro, the second on their center, who is Salkers.
So Larry Fox will be at the free throw line. Pretty good free throw shooter, Bill. It's on the season as all these North players are.
And Owensboro's getting ready to send in Eldridge. He'll probably be replacing Salkers.
And Larry Fox does not connect on the first. He'll have one more with 4:26 to go in the first period. North Hardin leads it by 2, 4-2. Larry Fox with the shot. It's up and good.
Well, taking out Salkers, they are going to lose almost 10 inches.
Major size loss there for Owensboro. Taylor with the basketball, working on Fox. They get it over to Hunter. Hunter looking for it, finds Taylor down in the right corner for Owensboro. He'll bring it out high, top of the circle. Working around on Larry Fox. Here's a long jumper. No good by Owensboro. Rebound by Andre Woodson. Here comes Smith with it. Kicks it off. They throw it away.
Overthrew Larry Fox on the pass.
So Fox couldn't handle that pass. Not a bad pass, but he went one way and Larry went the other. So it's going to be Owensboro basketball with 3:56 to go in this opening period. It's 5-2. North Hardin on top. The boys Sweet 16 live from Rupp Arena in Lexington. Here's a long shot. No good. Owensboro gone cold here the last few minutes. Quentin Smith. Now he'll hit Andre Woodson down court, lays it up and in. Give the assist to Quentin Smith. And Andre Woodson gets on the scoreboard. 2:30 to go in his opening period. 7-2. North Hardin. Here's the drive from Taylor. They try to kick it down, but there's a foul. Nothing called.
There's fouls against Andre and nothing called.
Hit and drugged Woodson down to the court. Nothing called. Owensboro with the ball. Eldridge kicks it out to Taylor. Taylor with the basketball out front court. Working on Sykes. Now they'll get it to Hinton. Hinton down low to Burnett. He'll take the jumper. Makes it 7-4. North Hardin on top. 3 minutes to go in this opening period. Quentin Smith brings the ball up the timeline. Working on, I believe, Eldridge. Quentin Smith with a long three. There it is. Quentin Smith connects on a Brandenburg Telephone Company long distance three. Makes it 10-4. North Hardin with 2:39 to go in this opening period. Taylor, he'll kick it off to Burnett. He walks.
And he just made too many stutter steps. Not sure what he wanted to do with it.
Bill, we've heard, well, as we take a timeout, it's 10-4. North Hardin leads it. 2:34 to go in this opening period. We'll take a timeout and come back with more. You're listening to North Hardin basketball on 94.3 The Wolf. With 2:34 to go in this opening period. Quentin Smith with the basketball. He'll work it out high to Larry Fox. Now they get it across the timeline down to Jerry Sykes on the wing. Left or right wing, rather. He'll drive, kicks it off to Goins. Guan's, rather, in the game. Larry Fox going to be double teamed. He walks. So, Bill, that time the pressure from Owensboro, they really stepped it up there. They look for Sykes. Sykes down low. He misses the shot. Now he kicks it off to Woodson, who lays it up and in. So Andre Woodson gets the score. He's got 4 points in the quarter. It's 12-7. Here's Taylor. Taylor with the basketball, working for Owensboro. He hands it off to Hinton. Hinton kicks it out. They'll work it all around to Burnett, who drives the baseline, kicks it back out. And there's another three from Hunter. Wow, Bill.
12-10.
That's a couple of them. 12-10, 1:18 to go. Kicks it off. Here's Quentin Smith. Long three. No good. Underneath, Guan puts it back in. So Guan gets the basket. So it's going to be Owensboro basketball on the side as we have a foul called. Okay. I lost Bill for just a second. You're back with me?
Well, so far we've got 5 turnovers. Owensboro, 3 for North. And we have 3 points apiece off the turnovers.
Owensboro puts the ball in play. Here's Taylor with the turnaround. No good. Woodson with the rebound. Here comes the Trojans. North Hardin with the basketball. Quentin Smith playing with Eric Williams there with the ball. Now Eric has it on the far left side. They'll work it over to Quentin. 43 seconds in the quarter. Over to Eric Williams. They're going to kill some clock. Woodson down low. Kicks it out to Smith. Long jumper. No good. Fight for the rebound. Sykes has it. He puts it up and no good. Guan goes up for it. He'll put it up and in. Counts a basket and he's going to the free throw line, Bill, for the old-fashioned three.
Well, Guan has been that kind of a player for us all year. He's a sophomore, comes off the bench and scores.
So that's going to be on Burnett.
He's got 4 points already with a chance to make it 5.
And Guan's at the free throw line to add to his total in this first period.
So we've got all the starters out right now except for Quentin Smith.
And the free throw's good.
Wanting to get them a little bit of rest there before the start of the second quarter.
The clock ticking down, 24 seconds to go. Taylor with the basketball. Gets it off to Hinton. Way up top of the circle, working on Falk. North Hardin got one of the best benches around. Here's Hunter up top. We're down to 9 seconds. Owensboro not looking to take a shot. Hinton down the lane. Lays a floater up. No good. Rebound by Sanders with 2 seconds. They get off to Smith, and that's the end of the first quarter with your score. North Hardin leads it 17-10. We'll take a timeout and come back with more. You're listening to North Hardin Trojan basketball on 94.3 The Wolf. And Owensboro has the basketball. Hinton will bring the ball up across the timeline. Top of the circle, over the side. That's Burnett. Burnett works it around top of the circle. He's working on to Masters. He's looking to drive. He'll take the jumper from the free throw line. It's good. So Burnett gets his 4th point of the ball game. It's 17-12. North has it in the backcourt over to Larry Smith. Smith down the side. Down to the Masters on the baseline. Kicks it out way up high to Smith. Down to Jerry Sykes. Now they'll work it around to Fox. Looking inside to Owensboro on his own. Here's Quentin Smith, kicks it out to Fox. Fox will drive in a lane, kicks it off to Quentin Smith for the long three, off the mark. Here comes Owensboro on the run. Taylor can't handle the ball. He finally gets it to Hunter, who scores the basket. It is 17-14. North Hardin hanging on with a 3-point lead with 7:01 to go in the half. Here's Woodson. Woodson kicks it out to Fox. Fox thinks about the three. Now he finds DeMasters. DeMasters looking for Sykes. The ball knocked away. Woodson with the turnaround. No good. DeMasters with the putback. He's fouled. And I believe they're going to get Hinton on that one, coming over the back or pushing Matt.
Yeah, they have put it on Hinton.
So that's a team Smith foul.
And that's at the line shooting two.
First free throw up, no good. A little hard off the back of the rim there. You'll have one more. North leads it 17-14. That one rims in and out. Andre Woodson tracks down a rebound, though. He's got it on the baseline. Kicks it out to Fox. Fox with a big three, no good. Rebound fought forward. Jerry Sykes gets it. He'll give it off to Smith. Fox to try it. Nope, he's kicked it off on the baseline. Works it down to Sykes. Sykes with the jumper. It's good. Count the basket.
Fouled.
And he is fouled.
And that's going to be on Boogie Taylor. That's his second. And the team's sixth. So the next foul will have North going to the line for one and a bonus.
And at the free throw line at the moment will be Jerry Sykes, who told me the other night at the fundraising event as he hits that free throw that his big brother Joe is one of his idols, always looked up to him, and it's an honor to play in Sweet 16 and been here 3 years. Here's Owensboro with the basketball. Taylor, no, that is not Taylor. That is Hinton. He fires a three. So he gets on the scoreboard. It's 20-17 North. 6:10 to go in the half. Sykes with the basketball. Over to the right side, that's Smith. Down the baseline, no, free throw line, rather. Sykes, North throws it away, and they're going to get Andre Woodson with a silly foul as he just reaches in. And really, Bill, nothing he could have done with that.
I think that was more a reaction than anything else. The Red Devils that hit him from both sides there just collapsed in on him.
So Owensboro will put the ball in play, and it will be Buddy Hinton putting the ball in play for the Red Devils. North Hardin taking some shots here from Owensboro, but still standing with a 20-17 lead with 5:53 to go in this quarter, or the half, rather. Here's Burnett working on DeMasters. Burnett kicks it out to Taylor. Taylor working on Fox, looking for help. Finds Hinton. They'll work around Burnett now, way up top of the circle, working on DeMasters. Shot good. Burnett hits a three, and I tell you, folks, Matt had his hand right on his nose with that one. He's
tied up at 20 apiece.
20 all with 5:26 to go in a half. Here's North. Sykes works it around to Smith. Smith down to Sykes. Sykes with the basketball. And they about throw it away. Larry Fox tracks it down. Kicks it off, throws it away. DeMasters can't handle it, but it was a bad pass from Larry Fox. And Bill, North needs a timeout, and Coach Ron Bevers calling one right now.
And they're a little unnerved right now. Need to get back in the right frame of mind.
It's 20-20 with 5:12 to go in a half. We're going to take a timeout and come back with more. You're listening to North Hardin Trojan basketball on 94.3 The Wolves.
But after the coach had his meeting, the team got together out half at the foul line here and had their own little meeting.
So Taylor will bring the ball up to the court for these Owensboro Red Devils. He'll get it off the Hinton in front court. Now they're working Burnett for a big guy, Bill. He's working up high. Here's Hinton, rather. They're working to Burnett. Burnett over on the right side.
So Burnett sank that last three-pointer from out here to tie it up.
Hinton once again, good motion offense from this Owensboro ball club. I thought he was going to think about it that time. Burnett back with the basketball. They're working around. Working motion. He'll drive on the Masters. Long three, no good as he kicked it out. Jerry Sykes with a rebound. Hands it off to Quentin Smith. 4:29 to go in the half. It's 20 all. here at Rupp Arena. Here's Larry Fox. Kicks it off to Guans. He lays it up. No good. They can't buy one right now, Bill. They're cold. Here comes Taylor. Taylor on the run. He's just so fast. And Matt
got him pretty good.
So that's going to be a foul on Matt DeMasters. As Matt, really not a bad foul. He would have easily scored the basket.
Yeah, he would have.
A little hard.
It's only Matt's first. Hopefully he doesn't repeat it real quick. So we got Taylor at the free throw line.
Taylor at the line. He hits the free throw.
And that's the young man we were saying was hitting 75% from there. Got KB Falks coming in. And Matt's going to sit down.
And Owensboro takes their first lead, Bill, at 21-20. And Taylor with the other free throw is good. 22-20. Owensboro leads it with 4:12 to go in this half. Quinn Smith gets it in to Larry Fox. Fox across the timeline. Now they're working to Smith down to the baseline. Right baseline, that's Jerry Aside. Kicks it way up high. That's Fox. Fox, the drive. Takes the jumper. Is good. It rose in there. Didn't want to, but it fell in. So we are tied at 22 with 3:48 to go in this half. Here's Owensboro. Burnett with it out high. He's working on Jerry Aside. This Owensboro club just super fast. Hinton, he's going to be fouled, and I believe they're going to get Guans or maybe Fox.
That's going to put it on Larry. That'll be his second. Team's fifth. So suddenly we've got committed some fouls, and Owensboro, who was doing a lot of it earlier, have slacked off.
So here comes Owensboro. We are tied at 22 with 3:30 to go in the half. Burnett with the basketball. Kicks it out to Hinton. They're working around back to Burnett, way up front court. He'll drive on Sykes, kicks it out the baseline. And they lose it. Quentin Smith with a steal. Here comes Quentin down court, spin move, kicks it off the Guans, lays it up and in. Demetrius Guans having a good night. 7 points so far, and you got to credit that one that time because Quentin really just, after that steal, made that all happen.
Now, Quentin drew the traffic.
Here's Owensboro. Burnett with it. He'll get it out high to Hunter. Hunter down low to Taylor. Taylor kicked it back out to Burnett. He's a good shooter from out there. He misses. Rebound by Guans. Gets it off to Fox. Larry Fox across the timeline for North. He'll take the long three. It's good. Larry Fox direct dials the Brandenburg Telephone Company long distance three, and North leads it 27-22.
Had a couple bodies pile up under the basket on that, but nothing was called.
2:24 to go in this half. Taylor with the basketball, working on Fox, kicks it out. That's Hinton with it. He'll drive on Guan. Takes it up, he's fouled, and they're going to get, I believe, KB Falks maybe.
Yeah, that's who they pointed at.
I didn't see KB in there, but...
That's KB's first, and the team's sixth. So with the next foul, the Red Devils will also be going to the line for the bonus. This time they're going up for, they're going to say he was in the act of shooting. I think he was still dribbling, but we're not wearing the striped shirts.
So Buddy Hinton at the free throw line for a couple. He misses the first one off the back of the rim. 27-22 with 2:13 to go. Bill, North really fall back to regain the lead here.
Eric Williams coming in to replace Fox.
Here's the second throw. It rattles in there, so Buddy Hinton gets that free throw. And we've got a
timeout being called.
With the score 27-23, North Hardin leads it. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to North Hardin Trojan basketball on 94.3 The Wolf. Lee Bramlett will be along at halftime to bring you the State Farm halftime report. Quentin Smith with the basketball. Working on this Owensboro club. He's working actually on Hunter. He'll drive around. Here's the jumper. It's good.
Just inside the three-point arc.
Quentin Smith has one of the best. He's just a leaper. He comes off that floor about 5 foot.
He's got a lot of hang time when he goes up for them jumpers.
29-23. North leads it with 1:44 to go in the half. Owensboro, Burnett with the basketball out high. Still working around. Here's a long shot. It's partially blocked. and Jarius Sykes gets the ball. And
I think that block was on Guan's.
So Quentin Smith will bring the ball across the timeline with 1:25 to go in the half. 29-23. The Trojans lead it. Quentin Smith pulls the ball out. Looking to drive. He will. He'll take the jumper. It's up and no good. Rebound by Sykes. Puts it up and in. And Jarius Sykes hurt his knee. He hurt his knee. So we'll have to check on him. He's hopping off. So we'll have to check.
He must have come down on that landing.
He is really hurt. As soon as he comes down
and hyperextended it.
As soon as he comes down, he hopped off the court. So we'll try to find out at halftime what's happening. So Owensboro will have the ball. Taylor will bring it across the timeline, working on Eric Williams. Gets it into Burnett. Burnett with the basketball out high, hands it off to Taylor. Taylor drives the baseline, takes the floater up, no good.
And that's going to be a foul on Eric.
So they're going to take
he'll go to the line. Well, he's going to go to the line for two. Now they're saying he was fouled before the shot.
And they're going to take Jarius Sykes back to the locker room there.
He is putting pressure on it now, though.
He doesn't want to. Now he's got some help, so hopefully we'll find out, try to find out some information here in just a bit. But Taylor at the free throw line drains the first one. It is 31-24. North leads it with 53 seconds to go in this half. ESPN running around. ESPN following around some teams around the state tournament. North Hardin, one of them, as Taylor drains the second free throw. 31-25, 50 seconds to go in the half. Quentin Smith will bring the ball, across the timeline. They'll hold it for one.
I don't know if Owensboro's seen this before, but they're not going to move out there blocking. It looks like they're going to stand back there in a 2-3 zone right now.
So Quentin watching the clock. 27 seconds. Working down to the 20-second mark. Owensboro not content. Now they're going to think about coming out. The coaching staff telling them to step up. False with it. Now they'll work it with 9 seconds. Here's Smith. Smith with 6 seconds. He'll drive. Takes a long jump. Nope. Looking for DeMasters. Throws it away. Taylor, long shot at the buzzer. No good. And that's the half. 31-25. North Hardin leads it. We'll take a timeout, and we'll try to find out what happened to Jarius Sykes about his knee problem and so forth. On play, Andre Woodson, who didn't see much action in the latter part of that second quarter, will be in here with it. He'll get it into Quentin Smith. Quentin drives around, kicks it off to Woodson. They work it to Fox, back to Woodson. Now Smith tries a long three, no good. Rebound by Quan. Quan takes it up, no good. Rebound by Woodson, down on the baseline. Right corner, kicks it out, they throw it away. Blind look, and here comes Owensboro. Hunter with it, lays it up, no good. Fight for the rebound, it's out of bounds, and Owensboro basketball.
Well, Andre tried to get the ball to somebody, but he couldn't see, and they had him blocked up. The only thing he could do was throw it over his shoulder and hope for the best. Unfortunately, the Red Devils got in position to take it.
Owensboro with the basketball. That's Taylor in the backcourt. Gets it off to Hunter. Hunter on the left side, down low to Salkers, who went out early, and Matt DeMasters commits his second foul, Bill.
Yeah, he got Salkers on the hand. That was after Salkers laid the body into him hard. They didn't call Salkers for anything.
We didn't see a lot of Salkers after that second foul. He pretty much set throughout the first half. But at the free throw line will be Jordan Salkers, wearing number 21. He'll be at the line for a couple. First up is no good. 7:20 to go in his third period. 31-25. North Hardin leads it. Salkers once again with a free throw. is up, no good off the front of the rim, and Andre Woodson with the rebound. Woodson over to Smith. He'll bring it up court across the timeline, gets it off to Larry Fox on the right side. Fox on the right wing, works it out high to Woodson. Woodson, free throw line jumper, shot up, no good. A little hard off the back of the rim, and Hidden comes down with the rebound. Here's Taylor. Taylor in front court. He'll pull it back. Back to Hinton, top of the circle. Finds Taylor. Taylor on the left wing. They'll work it down. He'll drive the baseline, pulls it out, kicks it off to Hinton. Hinton, top of the circle once again, works it on the left side, or right side rather. That is Hunter. Hunter, the ball on the floor. North comes up with it.
Credit Guans with the steal.
Here's Fox off the pass from Smith. Fox in the lane, takes it off the glass and in. Larry Fox, the smallest man on the court, opens up the scoring in the second half for North. 33-25. The Trojans lead it. 6:22 to go in his third period. Here's Taylor with the basketball, looking for Sulkers, and he's stripped. Quentin Smith gets the basketball. Across the timeline on the right side rather. Ball's off somebody's foot, and it's going to be North Hardin basketball. Both officials still.
They just kind of looked at each other and in question, and finally one of them decided we'll give it to North.
So Andre Woodson will put the ball in play for the Trojans. They'll find Quentin Smith, back to Woodson, down low. Turnaround jumper, it's up good.
And that was shot from behind the board.
35-25. North Hardin on top. 5:56 to go in his third period. Here's Owensboro. Hitting with the basketball. They'll work it around. Here's Taylor for the three. No good. Fight for the rebound. Hunter gets it. He'll fire a long jumper. No good. Fight for the rebound. Who has it? Woodson for North has it. Here comes the Trojans. Quentin Smith in the backcourt. Gets it out front to Fox. Larry drives in the lane. Takes the shot. No good. Burnett with a rebound. Here comes Owensboro. Hitting with it. Holds it up. Gets it off to Taylor. He'll bring it across the timeline. Burnett in the front court. Down the Sulkers. He's stripped. Good.
Guans comes up with the ball.
Good defense from the youngster. Guans gets it over to Fox. Larry Fox kicks it off to Woodson. Woodson from the corner. Long three. No good.
And they should be having to get somebody for over the back on Woodson, or on Camasters.
I believe that's going to be Sulkers, Bill. Nope.
No, they're going to put it on Boogie Taylor. That's his third. Team's first in the second half. And we got... Now they're calling timeout. Owensboro's entire team went to the bench, and the referees had not signaled the timeout yet.
So with that, we'll take a quick timeout. And we are back at Rupp Arena in Lexington, Kentucky, where North Hardin leads it 35-25 with 5:06 to go in this third period. And Bill, in that huddle that time you saw ESPN, they're following the Trojans in this tournament, and they've got Coach Devers wired up as the ball's out of bounds and remains North Hardin basketball. So having him wired could be a little bit interesting.
I'm sure that he's a little bit self-conscious right now.
I'm sure he doesn't even think about it. Here's Woodson with the ball. He'll put it into play. They'll work it around Smith. Long three. No good. The Masters fight for the rebound. He goes to the floor, and they're going to tag Hunter with this one. Madge just comes out of nowhere, Bill, and gets that rebound.
And he should be going to the line for two. No, they're going to say before the shot.
So Andre Woodson will put the ball in play for the Trojans. Under their goal, kicks it out high in front court. They'll work it around to Fox. Fox to Guan's free throw line. Drives in about 2 foot, takes a shot up, good. Guan coming in and doing a heck of a job for the injured Jarius Sykes, who is out of the ball game at the moment with a strained knee ligament. They're icing it. They're going to see what they can do, but he's probable. But here comes Burnett with it. It's good.
Taylor made a break to the basket, lost the ball, but Burnett managed to pick it up and put it in.
Here's Larry Fox with the basketball for North. Kicks it out high to Smith. Smith, no look to Fox. Fox drives in off the right side. He's going to be hammered.
And it's going to be on Taylor. That will be number 4 on Boogie.
Wow.
He is headed for the bench. And they've got Eldridge, number 23, getting ready to come in for him.
And that is, with 4 fouls, Bill, that's a big miss for Owensboro, who most of their offense comes from Taylor.
Right now they've got Coach Perkins out there doing a little housekeeping. They finally bring out one of the young men that's supposed to be doing it to wipe up the floor.
So, Janet, if you're listening, Coach Perkins can do some lighthouse cleaning.
That's right. He knows how to mop the floor.
As we get set for Larry Fox to shoot the free throws, he'll have a couple. 4:21 to go in the third period, 37-27. North leads it. Free throw up, good. Larry Fox will have one more. As we said earlier, Jerry Sykes in that latter part of the second quarter come down on his knee. Official word at first was cramps, but after they looked, they found out a strained knee ligament. They're icing it down. They're going to see what they can do. But until then, Juan's taking his place right now as Larry Fox drains the second free throw. Makes it 39-27. Here's the basket. Shot no good. Fight for the rebound, and who had the Fox went after it. It's going to remain Owensboro basketball, though. Owensboro puts it in play. They'll work it into Burnett. Now they'll find Hunter. Hunter, top of the circle, works it around. Down to Burnett, down to Sulkers. Sulkers back to Burnett. He'll think about it. He'll fire the three. It's up. No good. He's a good shooter out there. He's hit two in the first half. He gets the rebound, puts it up, and they're going to call the charge. Matt DeMaster stood in there and took the charge, and it's coming back this way, folks.
And that's one thing you say, Matt, he'll stand in there and take the punishment. He gives everything to the game.
39-27, 3:44 to go in this third period. North Hardin on top. Here's Larry Fox. Fox, free throw line, kicks it off to Smith. Now to Woodson, baseline, throws it away. Here's Hunter. He'll hold it up, wait for his teammates. He'll bring it to the top of the circle, working on Woodson. He'll fire the three, no good. Fight for the rebound. Who has it? Matt DeMasters. Gets it off to Larry Fox. 3:20 to go in his third period. 39-27, North Hardin leads it. Smith, no-look pass. Beautiful pass to Andre Woodson, who lays it up and in.
Andre was under the basket by himself.
41-27, North's getting some breathing room with 3:02 to go in this quarter.
And a steal by Andre.
Here's Woodson. Woodson driving. He's going to dish it off to Smith.
And Smith is hammered by Hinton.
So Quentin Smith, Quentin's a pretty good free throw shooter, so he'll go to the line. But tell you, North has really stepped it up, Bill.
They did. They're getting in there with some steals. We got a timeout, it looks like. I didn't see who they're going to signal us against.
So with that,
looks like it's going to be North.
We'll take a timeout with your score, 41-27. This is the Wednesday night game. The bad part about playing the Thursday night session, in the hole, you have to play Friday. So we'll have to wait till tomorrow to see if he's able to play as Quentin Smith drains the free throw.
And that pulls us even with Owensboro. 5 out of 8 free throws.
Smith, second free throw up and good. 43-27, North Hardin leads it, 2:50 to go in this third period. Here comes Owensboro. Burnett with the basketball, working on Quans. He'll hand it off to Hinton. Hinton drives the baseline. He loses the basketball. Matt DeMasters picks it up. Here comes Larry Fox. Larry Fox with the basketball. Down low to Woodson. Woodson, baseline jumper up. Good. Woodson has 6 points in this third quarter. North leads it 45-27. 2:24 to go in this third period.
Well, earlier in the game, the Red Devils defense unnerved North, and now North has got the Red Devils unnerved.
Here's a layup, and Matt DeMaster is going to get called with a foul as he gets Sulkers with that one.
And that should have been on Sulkers with the way he was laying in the mat. He bounced against him twice before he even tried to go up for the basket. He is lowering his shoulder and going into him.
So Sulkers will be at the free throw line. He'll have a couple. 2:12 to go in the third period. 45-27. North Hardin leads it as Sulkers hits the free throw.
And I don't know if Matt's going to come out pretty soon or not. He's got 3 personals on him now. He's got 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in the third quarter.
Stoker set for the second. No good off the front of the rim. Wild shot from Owensboro. The Masters fight for the rebound. He has it. Nope, it's on the floor. It's out of bounds. And North Hardin basketball, though.
KB Folks is going to be coming into the game, and Matt's going out.
Looks like Burnett got a piece of the basketball before it rolled it out. So, nonetheless, it's going to be North basketball as Folks comes in. 2:05 to go in the third period. 45-28. North Hardin leads it. Here's Quentin Smith with the basketball in the backcourt. A little pressure from Owensboro. That's Hunter right there on him. They get it across the timeline to Woodson. Woodson on the right side. Drives it up. In. Count the basket. Andre Woodson with 8 points in this third period. 12 for the ball game. Owensboro, long three. He traveled. He hit it, Bill.
He hit the three-pointer, but he took so many steps to shoot it.
And Eldridge for Owensboro just standing there in disarray because that was a pretty shot. Too bad it, for him it didn't count, but for us, it turned out to be a good thing. 47-28 with 1:46 to go. North in the backcourt. Finally works it up. Folks, finger roll up, in. KB gets his first two of the game, and North rolling 49-28 with 1:33 to go in the quarter. Eldridge over to Burnett. Burnett works it around. That's Hinton. Hinton thinks about it. He'll work it over to Hunter. Hunter drives, kicks it out. Eldridge down low to Stokers. He can't handle the ball, but Eldridge picks it up. They'll work it all the way around to Burnett. He's a good three-point shooter, so you can't leave him alone for a minute. Hit with the basketball. He'll fire the three. It's up and good. Buddy hits.
There's a foul on Hinton.
Scores a three and gets the foul.
And that'll be his third.
With 58 seconds to go, it's 49-31. 58 seconds to go in his third period, mind you.
And this is the 16th foul in Owensboro, so the next foul by Owensboro will send North to the line for one in the bonus.
So Andre Woodson will put the ball in play on the far side. Gets it into the backcourt to Larry Fox. Fox with Eldridge right there on him. They'll work it around to Quentin Smith. North looking possibly to take the last shot of this quarter. Nope, they throw it away. Hitting with it. Here's Owensboro on the run with 40 seconds to go in this third quarter. Burnett lays it up and in. So Owensboro on a little run here. 49-33 with 30 seconds to go. Fox with the basketball. He'll drive it out. Drove it in. Now he'll drive it out. Top of the circle. Owensboro plays some good defense on North, keeping their guards in check tonight. And he steps on the line. So it's going to be Owensboro basketball with 13.9 on the clock in this third period. 49-33. North leads it. And Eldridge will put the ball in play. Gets it into Hinton. He'll work it around. He'll think about it. Kicks it off. That's Hunter for the three. No good. Fight for the rebound, and Folks comes down with it at the end of three. 49-33. North Hardin leads it. We'll take a timeout. And come back with more. You're listening to North Hardin coaching basketball on 94.3 The Wolf.
Owensboro was getting some points there on the board toward the end of the third quarter, but the defense from North is out there.
And Bill Taylor back in the ball game for Owensboro. Here's Hunter. He'll work it out. Takes a wild shot. No good. Woodson with the rebound. Gets it off to Smith. Smith in the backcourt. He'll bring it across. Smith, free throw line jumper. It's up. No good. Fight for the rebound. Guans has it. Loses the basketball. Who has it? It is Owensboro and Eldridge. He comes out with it. Long pass.
And Guans, he almost intercepted it.
Is a jumper. No good. The Masters with the rebound. They'll hand it off to Smith. Smith, long court pass to Fox. Fox hands it to Woodson. Free throw line jumper, no good. Fight for the rebound. Matt DeMasters has it.
And he stepped on the line before he went up to get it.
And I think he's right. So it's going to be Owensboro basketball. Eldridge will put the ball in play. Taylor playing with 4 fouls back into the ball game for Owensboro. Burnett with it. Taylor feeds to Burnett. Baseline jumper, good.
Well, Norris made a couple trips down the floor without points, so let's see if they can get something there.
Larry Fox will draw the foul, and they're going to tag
on the
Burnett.
floor. After the foul, he managed to still put it in the basket, but it's not going to count.
Oh, they're going to charge that with Hunter, so Burnett got lucky there, but score is 49-35. North Hardin leads it, 6:51 to go. Larry Fox hits the free throw line.
Down it.
Hits the first. Here's the second up, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Hunter has it for Owensboro. Red Devils with the basketball. Taylor shot up wild, no good. Fight for the rebound. It's going to be out of bounds and remain Owensboro basketball.
Yeah, that was off of Matt.
Pretty good crowd here tonight, Bill, in Rupp Arena.
Yeah, the lower level's pretty well packed. They've even got some scattering up through the top level.
Second game tonight, as the shot by Taylor is good. Just a little do-si-do shot. It is good, so he gets his first two in a long time. Here's a fight for the basketball, and it's going to be
Norris going to keep it.
North Hardin basketball. As Quentin Smith and Eldridge went at it hard. The second game here tonight. A team that hadn't been here in 51 years, Whitesburg, taking on Wayne County. Ought to be a dandy. Woodson puts the ball in play to Fox. Fox working way up high, top of the circle. Finds Woodson. Woodson finds Smith. Out high to Fox. They'll work it around. Fox in a lane. Lays it up, and no good, but he's fouled.
I think it's going to be on Hunter again. No, they're going to put it on Eldridge. That will be his first. Team's 8.
So back at the free throw line will be senior Larry Fox. 50-37. North Hardin leads it. 6:18 to go in the ball game. Fox can't connect. Hits it off the front of the rim. So Larry is set for the second. It's up there. No good. Fight for the rebound. Woodson fighting for it. Can't get it. Fox has it. He's bumped. No call as Hinton comes down with it. He'll take it all the way. Kicks it out. Eldridge with the three. No good. Fight for the rebound to Masters. Fighting for it. Woodson comes up with it. Who has it? The ball. Nobody wants it. It's out of bounds, and it's going to be Owensboro ball after all of that.
That ball went off the back of Andre's legs. And North's going to call timeout.
And with that, we'll take a timeout. With their score 50-37, North Hardin leads it with 6:01 to go in the ball game. You're listening to North Hardin Trojans basketball. We get set, 6:01 to go in the ball game. Owensboro has the basketball. Taylor will bring it across the timeline, working on Larry Fox. He'll take the long three. It's way off mark. Woodson with the rebound. Here comes North. Fox with the basketball. He'll hold it up, kicks it out to Quinn Smith, who will drive past Eldridge, takes the jumper off the glass, no good. Burnett with a rebound, off to Taylor. Taylor kicks it out. Here's a long three, no good by Hunter. Outlet pass to Smith as North gets it. Smith takes it off the glass and in. That was a different kind of move for Quentin. He was up there a little bit too far under the basket, I think. He scores it. Here comes Owensboro. In with it. Gets it over to Burnett. Down low, they find Taylor. He lays it up and in. 52-39. North Hardin on top. 5:01 to go in the ball game. Here comes Larry Fox. Fox quickly out to the Masters. Back to Fox. They'll work it around. Feed it down low to the Masters. So the turnaround jumper off the glass. It's good. That's Matt's first two of the ball game, but a pretty turnaround jumper makes it 54-39. Here's Taylor. Taylor up with a shot. Bill,
that was just a throw in the air and a prayer.
How in the world did he make that shot? A floater off the side of the glass makes it 54-41. North leads it. Larry Fox with the basketball, looking, finding The working around finally did the Masters. Fox, big three, and there's a Brandenburg Telephone Company long distance three from Larry Fox. Big basket makes it 57-41 with 4:10 to go in the ball game. Here's Taylor. Taylor takes it off. Bill, he's a one-man wrecking crew.
And the shots he's taking are not very high percentage shots. He's just getting the good rolls.
57-43. Larry Fox plays it off the glass and in. Brings it coast to coast. Here's Owensboro. Owensboro with the ball. Hunter feeds it off to Taylor for the three. No good. Fight for the rebound. Quentin Smith has it. Here comes the Trojans. Well, Quentin loses the basketball. Now Owensboro has it. Shot no good. Now Quentin dragged down the rebound, and he'll bring it up court. Cross court. They're going to throw it to us, Bill.
I thought it was coming to us.
Larry Fox gets it.
How Larry managed to get that high to catch that one, I don't know.
Fox with the basketball. Kicks it off to Smith. Smith, he'll drive. Free throw line jumper. It's up. Good. Makes it 61-43 with 3:07 to go in the ball game. North Hardin leads it. Here's Taylor. Taylor with the basketball. Over to Hinton. Hinton kicks it off to Taylor. Taylor with the shot up. No good.
Matt with a foul on that one. He took a pretty good shot to the center of his chest. He bent over there a little bit. That is his fourth.
Both teams, North really keeping the fouls down with only 3 fouls. So at the line will be Taylor for the free throw. No good. He'll have one more.
And we got KB coming in to take Matt's place.
Matt coming out for a blow with 2:55 to go. 61-43. North leads it. Taylor connects on the second free throw. 61-44.
Get away with a heck of a bump there.
Smith misses the layup, and
they're going to call Smith on the foul.
They're going to tag him for the foul. He got him on the back there, so...
They let him maul him all the way down the floor and call him for a touch foul.
So that's going to be Quentin's first, team's fourth, as Eldridge will put the ball in play for Owensboro. Gets it into Taylor. He hasn't picked it up yet. Now the clock will start as he picks it off the court. He'll bring it into front court, work it around to the right side, out high. Burnett with a long three. It's good. Bill, that's it. He's hit him tonight. Here's a long pass to Woodson. Woodson going to be fouled. 61-47 with 2:26 to go in the ball game. North Hardin leads it.
That was going on Hinton. That's going to be his fourth. So Andre will go to the line for one bonus, and the next foul will send North into the double bonus.
Andre Woodson at the free throw line had an excellent district and a regional tournament. Looking to add to his point total. Been quiet this fourth quarter. He gets the roll. That's his 15th point of the game, 62-47 with 2:26 to go. Count another one. As Andre Woodson hits both. Here's Owensboro. Taylor with the basketball. Working in the front court, working on Larry Fox. Looks to drive, spin around, move up, good. That was a pretty move that time, Bill, from Taylor. Makes it 63-49 with 2:07 to go in the ball game. Here's North. Falks with it. Kicks it off to Fox. They're working around to Smith. Smith with the basketball. Woodson right in front of us in the corner, left corner. Smith with the basketball, or Fox rather, over to Smith. Now Quentin has it. 1:46 on the clock. 63-49, and here's a long three from Andre Woodson. No good.
KB Falks comes from nowhere to get the rebound.
What a rebound from the youngster KB Falks, and North retains the possession. 1:33 to go. Ball's going to be kicked, so it's going to remain North Hardin basketball.
Coach Perkins calls Andre over for a quick discussion.
So KB Falls will put the ball in play for North. Gets it into Larry Fox in the backcourt. He'll bring it across. 1:28 to go in the ball game. 63-49. Here's Fox. Fox to pull it out. They're going to play keep away for a while. Run some clock. Falls. They're going to foul Falls. Nope, they find Larry Fox. No foul called.
Well, they look like they were trying to foul him.
Yeah, they're playing keep away right now with 1:10 to go. Now they'll foul KB.
And coach is saying get back, North. So North is going down to the Red Devils into the court and let KB shoot him for what he's worth.
He'll be by himself with 1:09 to go in the ball game. 63-49. The Trojans lead it. KB at the free throw line. Shot up, no good.
It was down in the rim and came back out.
Yeah, you know, if you standing there at the free throw line, it would be the perception of this gym. Shot up, no good.
That was heavy off the back.
Rebound by Burnett, gives it off to Taylor. Taylor with the basketball. He'll fire the long three, no good. Rebound, falls forward, Larry Fox has it. And
Eldridge just grabbed him by the hips and tossed him.
A little do-si-do there. He's swung him around.
Number 10, so Larry's going to the foul line, too.
So hitting.
Only 59.8 seconds left in the game. North still has a 14-point lead, not counting what increase Larry may give us at this shot.
So Larry Fox at the free throw line for a couple as Eric Williams is set to check in for North. Free throw good.
And Larry's going to go in for KB, or Eric is going to go in for KB. Larry's still at foul line.
64-49 with 59.8 on the clock. North will advance to tomorrow night's game. That game's scheduled for an 8:30 start, but count on it, folks, closer to 9, just depending. They give 25 minutes between games. Fox misses a free throw. Here's Hinton. Hinton quickly down court. Dishes off. Long three, no good. From the corner. North Hardin basketball, outlet pass, 46 seconds.
Down here by himself. Pulls it back out.
Here's Eric Williams with it. Now they'll swing it out high to Fox, over to Smith. Smith will drive. They're going to play keep away as long as possible with 33 seconds to go. Larry Fox with it. Kicks it off to Eric Williams. Back to Fox. Now they're going to foul him pretty soon. Now Guan's with it. Over to Fox. 19 seconds. Owensboro not. I don't think they're going to foul, Bill.
No, I think they're going to be content to let the clock go out.
With 10 seconds on the clock, Larry Fox to the basketball, and North Hardin will advance to tomorrow night's quarterfinal. 64-49 will be your final. As North wins it, and they will advance to tomorrow night's quarterfinal to face either Whitesburg or Wayne County. That game coming up here in just about, probably about 9 o'clock. And as we said, Bill, these games, the way they run, you get the first game of the session, you know when your game starts. But the second game, that will be us tomorrow night, scheduled for 8:30 start. Count on it about 9 o'clock or so. But we'll let you know. We'll go on pregame.
They're going to, National Guard are getting ready to announce the guard of the game. Let's see if we can pick up who it's going to be.
I would say it'd be Quentin Smith. Yep, it's going to be Quentin. So congratulations to... Nope, it's Andre Woodson. So they're going to give it to Andre. So congratulations to Andre.
Andre doesn't play guard,
but that's okay. Give it to him anyway. So,
yeah, the winners of tonight's first game, the North Hardin High School Trojans. Coach Ron Bevers, players Andre Woodson, Larry Fox, and Quentin Smith. Coach, you know the routine. Take it away.
Well, I'm awfully proud of our kids tonight. We overcome a little adversity, got some foul trouble first half, and then the Lions kid, Demetrius, came in, and KB Fox and Eric Williams gave us a little break there, some foul trouble, and then Jerry Sykes injured his knee, so we don't know how bad that is. But the Lions kid came in and I thought did an outstanding job filling in for him. And this afternoon, you know when you overcome the Rodney Dangerfield of coaching. It's only took me 30 years. There's a radio station from Eastern Kentucky called me Beavers rather than Beavers, so I know I've arrived now.
Questions?
Well, Ron, you all were down 22 to 20, and Whitson was on the bench, and the rest of the team just picked it up pretty strong at that point.
Yes, that's right. I thought Jerry Switch was there when Andre got his second foul and the backcourt hacking, and we fussed him a little bit for that. But he came back and played. And Andre has been playing like a outstanding basketball player the last month of the season.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about the third quarter where you really broke things open?
Well, I don't know. We just came out. They were pressing us a little bit. And once again, I felt like our team. You know, we passed the ball and we hit the open man and made the extra pass, and we got a lot of good looks at the basket. And the kids put it in the hole. The guy sitting up here beside me, I think our guard would probably co-sign for me. You can't get Andre enough shots in the game. He's really developed into a nice 15, 16-foot jump shooter. But I thought that to answer your question, I thought that was a big key is we passed the basketball extremely well and played unselfish. And of course, these two guys over here, Quentin and Larry, have done that for 2 years, so we didn't expect anything less.
Coming into the game, Larry, I think you were shooting 80-some% from the foul line. Can you just talk about maybe why you struggled tonight?
I think I started struggling because I missed my first couple of free throws, and it just stuck in my mind for the rest of the game, and I just got to come back and be real confident about it.
You dominated them on the boards, 35-23. What do you attribute, coach or anyone, to having such success on the boards tonight?
Well, Owensboro, the scouting reports all said Owensboro was an outstanding defensive team and a good rebounding team, very athletic. And I feel like they were, but I feel like our kids did a real good job, particularly on the defensive end of blocking off and giving Owensboro, for the most part, only one shot. There was a couple of rebounds bounced long, but I've looked at the film, and I felt like our kids did an outstanding job of taking Owensboro off the boards, and they are very athletic. I mean, the scouting reports that we got were very good. I thought the second half we played pretty well.
Coach, how bad is Jerry's, and what do you know?
We don't know. Strained ligament, but that's all right now. It's maybe it'll be better tomorrow. We've got our fingers crossed, but that's all we know right now. The doctor examined him, I think, back there, and that's what he, without X-rays and all that, that's what his diagnosis was.
Quentin, what's the team's attitude when you lose a player like Sykes or Whitson for a short period of time? The guards seem to take over.
Yeah, we know when our big man like Jarius, who's one of the leading rebounders on the team, goes out, we know we got to pick up his slack. That's the same for anybody who goes out.
Final questions? This is the last one here.
What's maybe the players, are there any pressure coming in here as ranked number 1?
The kids could answer this, but to be honest with you, there's probably maybe pressure on the coaches, but I don't think that our kids feel it. I mean, I posted the Lifkin House ratings and the Cantrell ratings all season long, and I never seen anybody reading them. So I don't think they even think about it. To be honest with you, I know that's strange, but North Hardin's a strange school sometimes.
Coach, will end it on that note. Congratulations on the victory, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
last night in the boys' Sweet 16 behind Larry Fox in 17 points and 14 boards from Andre Woodson. North Hardin rolled to a 64-49 win over Owensboro. Tonight, live from Rupp Arena in Lexington, the Trojans will take on a Whitesburg team, making the tournament for the first time in 51 years. After defeating Wayne County, they're fired up and ready to go. Tonight, the Trojans take on Whitesburg in the quarterfinal round of the boys' Sweet 16. That's coming up next on 94.3 The Wolf.
Live from Rupp Arena in Lexington, Kentucky, it's North Hardin Trojan basketball on 94.3 The Wolf.
North Hardin Trojans #1 tonight.
And tonight, the visiting team will be the Yellow Jackets from Whitesburg. They will start out at guard, wearing number 20, a 6'2" senior, Brian Howard. The other guard wears number 23, a 6'1" senior, Brandon Brock. At center, a 6'2" junior, wearing number 30, Trevor Butchery. At forward, a 6'3" senior, wearing number 12, is Chris Tolliver. And the other forward wears number 14, he's 6'1", also a senior, John Banks. And for your home team tonight, the North Hardin Trojans, starting at guard, is 5'11" senior, number 23, Quentin Smith. The other guard, 5'6" senior, wears number 3, Larry Fox. At center, 6'8" senior, wearing number 45, Matt DeMasters. At forward, 6'6" junior, wearing number 35, Andre Woodson. And getting his chance to start tonight in place of Darius Sykes, who's injured, will be a 6'4" sophomore wearing number 34, Demetrius Goins. And that's your starting lineup from the Radcliffe Inn. If they can get over this hurdle, he'll be more valuable to them tomorrow.
And as we get set for the tip, it will be Andre Woodson in the middle for North Hardin. He'll do the usual tip for the Trojans. And in the middle for Whitesburg, looks like it's going to be number 20, Brian Howard. A big undersized for Howard jumping against Woodson, Bill. It's a mismatch underneath, or in the middle, rather. The tip controlled by Woodson. He gets it off to the Masters. Here's Larry Fox across the timeline in front court. Hands it off the left side. That's Quentin Smith on the wing. Looks like Whitesburg in a little zone there. Here's a long jumper, no good from Quentin Smith. Rebound by Whitesburg. Here comes the Yellow Jackets. Howard gets it down court. He'll find Brock. Brock to bring it across the timeline, working on Larry Fox. North really lives on their defense. Here's Howard with it on the left wing. Kicks it out front. Tolliver. Tolliver dishes off to Banks. Banks on the right side, or left side, rather. Works it to Tolliver. Tolliver out front to Howard. Brian Howard gets it over to the side. Now, Whitesburg rather working the ball real well. There's a shot, no good, from Brock. Here comes North Hardin. Larry Fox quickly dishes off the Guans. It's good. So Demetrius Guans gets his first two, and North leads it early, 2-0 with 6:57 to go in this opening period. Here's Whitesburg. Fake. Kicked it underneath, and
Foul early is going to go on Matt DeMasters.
And I believe he hacked Brian Howard. So Brian Howard will go to the free throw line. That's the first on Matt. Nope, they called on Guan. Boy, I could have swore that was going to be on Matt, but I guess that's saving grace for the Masters. So Banks or Howard rather, at the free throw line. He misses his first attempt. It's 2-0. North Hardin leads at 6:49 to go in his last quarterfinal game. The winner goes to the Final Four tomorrow. Free throw up, no good. Rebound by Larry Fox. Here comes the Trojans. Quickly down court across his timeline. In the paint, he'll kick it out. Wands works it around to Quentin Smith. Smith out high, once again to Fox. Fox in the paint, loses the basketball, but he's going to be, well, they're going to call him for the travel.
Well, right now, both teams need to settle down. They're both little...
And, Bill, we've seen in this tournament all the teams early on in a filling out process, and not real, the first quarter, not the best of play. Here's Howard. Howard up front, top of the circle, kicks it off. Here's Tolliver for the three. No good. Rebound fought for. Who has it? Looks like Howard. Fight for the rebound. Matt DeMasters gets it off to Quentin Smith. Here comes Smith, quickly down court. Dishes off to Woodson on the baseline. It's good. Counts the basket, and he is fouled off the baseline drive on the left side, and he scores it. He'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three.
And they put that foul on Howard.
So that's going to be the first on Howard, the team's first. North Hardin with one as well. And Woodson gets the old-fashioned three. Here's Whitesburg. He pointed the same paint still for some reason. Banks with the basketball. Gets it over to Brock. Brock way up high. Here's a steal.
And they tripped him. And Larry Fox stole the ball, got it to Woodson. They tripped Woodson. And then when Larry was going after the ball, he stumbled and knocked it out of bounds. Whitesburg put it in.
So Tolliver puts it in play for Whitesburg. Gets it to Brock. Brock working on Larry Fox.
Larry almost had it stolen again.
Good defense from Fox that time. Here's Tolliver. Tolliver in the lane, dishes down low. And nothing there as Budbury couldn't connect. Here's Larry Fox. On 101, he's going to be hacked, and he hits the floor pretty hard there, but he jumps up.
Last night he was having trouble with the free throw line. Let's see if he got it squared away tonight.
Free throw no good.
Heavy off the back of the iron.
He hit 4 last night, but that's it. And he went to the line a few times. He'll have one more. The depth perception in Referina, though, difficult to shoot at as he gets the free throw. So Larry Fox gets his first points. It's 6-0. North Hardin leads it.
Juan knocks down the attempted caution by Whitesburg, so they'll get it back.
So Whitesburg puts the ball in play. Tolliver will do the honors. Gets it into Howard. Howard gets it into Tolliver. Tolliver in the lane, dishes off.
Threw it away.
Tried to hit John Banks on the wing, but nothing there as Banks couldn't handle it, so it's going to be North Hardin basketball. With 5:33 to go in this first period, it's 6-0 North Hardin. Quentin Smith with the basketball. He'll get it up, working on his full-court press, finds Juan. Juan hands it off to Fox, who reaches for Woodson. Woodson drives the baseline. Ball's knocked out of bounds. They call it Whitesburg basketball. So Whitesburg will put the ball in play. Tolliver gets it in. Gets it to Howard.
Steal by Smith.
And DeMasters gets it off to Fox as Smith knocks it away. Here's Guans up. He's going to be hacked.
And hacked hard by number 30, Buttrey.
A hard foul by...
He's up and moving.
A hard foul by Trevor Buttrey, and Demetrius Guans will go to the free throw line for a couple. So Guans at the free throw line for 2. North Hardin leads it 6-0. 5:10 to go in his first period of play. The last quarterfinal game on this Friday evening. The winner goes to the Final Four tomorrow morning. He hits the free throw. That's his third point of the game. 7-0 North. Demetrius, one more free throw. It's on the way, no good. A little hard off the back of the rim. Here comes Whitesburg, gets it in. Here's Banks. Banks over to Tolliver for the three. Makes the Masters with a big block. Here comes North on the run. Woodson down low, kicks it in. Off the pass from Quentin Smith, and Andre Woodson scores it. We've got a timeout on the court. With the score, North Hardin 9, Whitesburg nothing. 4:55.
They want a full timeout.
4:55 to go in the period. We'll take a timeout early on. Good defensive pressure, rattling Whitesburg a little. Inbound pass, Oliver can't get it.
Had to call another timeout.
We'll keep it right here. It's only a 20-second timeout as Whitesburg cannot do anything. And I tell you, Bill, North Hardin really putting on the pressure defense and keeping them in tow. If he was playing Guan's pretty good size, and the Masters is 6'8". Here's Whitesburg with the basketball. That's Howard in the backcourt. Gives it off to Brock. Brock to bring it across. Finds Banks. Banks gets it back to Howard for the jumper. No good. Fight for the rebound. Well, a host of Trojans couldn't get it, and Whitesburg gets on the board.
And the first score and points go to Brock.
So Brandon Brock gets his first two, and it's 9-2 North Hardin. Here's Guan. Guan's in the corner. Off to Smith. Smith down low. Finds the Masters all alone for the layup. So Matt working well without the ball as Smith found him wide open. Here comes Whitesburg. Brock with it over on the right wing, left wing rather, down low. They'll try to find Howard. It's blocked from behind by Guan. Here's the Masters off to Woodson. Woodson down. Pass to Guan. He'll find Fox. Back to Woodson. It's up. No good, but he'll go to the free throw line.
And this is going to be the fourth team foul. Looks like it's going to go on Banks. That's his first, team fourth.
So with 4:07 to go in the opening period, it's 11-2. North Hardin leads it in this final quarterfinal game of the Boys Sweet 16. The winner goes on to the Final Four tomorrow to take on Lexington Catholic, who just blew away Oldham County earlier as Woodson hits a free throw. He'll have one more. North really just...
we got Eric Williams and KB Folks getting ready to come in for North. And they've given Guans and Fox a rest.
So Woodson has a free throw line for one more. He hits it.
Got Bo Cook and Winston Lee in.
And I believe they're going to tag Quentin Smith with this foul. Yep, it's going to be his first.
That's the team's second.
So Whitesburg will put the ball in play. They'll find Brock in the backcourt working on this press from North Hardin. North really picking the defense up. Now they'll find Howard. They get in the front court. Here's Tolliver. Tolliver for the jumper. No good. Rebound by Eric Williams. Eric gets it off to KB Folks. Folks in the front court over to Williams. Williams drives. Free throw line kicks it out to the Masters. Back to Folks who will take it. Nope. Pretty dish down low to Andre Woodson who just lays it up and in. And North rolling 15-2 with 3:34 to go in this opening period. Whitesburg with the basketball. Defensive pressure picking up. And we got a couple on the floor as Williams and look like Brock on the floor going after the ball. It's going to be a held possession. Go to...
Whitesburg gets it.
No, I believe North gets it. Yep, Whitesburg gets it. I'm sorry. It's going the wrong way. We were at that end last night. Changed in tonight. North in their home jerseys. The only time this tournament, if they continue to win, they'll wear their white uniforms. Here's a long jumper. No good by Buttry. Or, excuse me, that was Cook. Here's Woodson. Woodson kicks it out to Eric Williams, who thinks about the three. Gets it off to Smith. Smith drives in the paint. Shot up. Good.
That's the first bucket by Smith.
Quentin Smith with his first two, as Bill said, 17-2, 3:01 to go in the opening period.
No,
and
he traveled.
Yep.
Eric Williams came up behind him and tapped the ball, and he didn't have anything to do but travel with it.
He walks here to Whitesburg, and we've got a full timeout. So with that, we'll take a timeout.
I didn't see who they...
Just like Whitesburg. With their score 17-2, we'll take a timeout. You're listening to North Hardin Trojan basketball on 94.3 The Wolf. North Hardin leads it 17-2 over Whitesburg. 2:55 to go in the opening period. Here's North. Woodson down low to KB Falk. Lays it up and in.
Well, that was like 3 quick touch-and-go passes ended up in Falk's hand right under the basket.
This one could get out of hand fast as Cook can't handle it. Now he gets it up. No good. Gets his rebound. Puts it up and no good. Fight for the rebound. North Hardin has it. Here's Quentin Smith quickly down court. He's as fast as lightning. Shot up in the lane. No good. He was pushed just a tad. Here comes Whitesburg. Cook. He walks. Nope. Yep. They call the walk. So Whitesburg, Bill, really falling apart. North really putting the pressure on.
Yeah, I don't know if they've seen this kind of defense. We got Larry Fox and Maurice Sanders coming into the game right now.
19-2.
Smith and Williams and Damascus is going to take a break, and Smith took a break too. So I didn't see who the third person was come in, but.
Here's Larry Fox, hands it off to KB Fox in the lane. Kicks it out to Sanders for the shot. No good. Rebound by Howard for Whitesburg. Here comes the Yellow Jackets. They trailed 19-2. North Hardin on top.
Oh, Sanders ran out there to try to steal the pass and got more player than ball.
Just a silly foul from Maurice. 19-2. 2:04 to go in this opening period. A slow opening period. As Whitesburg is just rattled. This North Hardin defense really putting them on. Putting on a good show here tonight. Here's Tolliver. Kicks it across court. Finds Howard. Gets it down to Lee. Lee tries to dish off. He dished it off all right to Guans. And Guans threw it to Howard. And there's the score. So Howard gets his first two. So it's 19-4. North Hardin. Here's Sanders. Kicks it off to Fox. Fox in the lane. Takes the shot. No good, but he's fouled. So that's going to be on number 10. That is
Winston Lee. His first team's fifth.
And at the line, Larry Fox. He'll have a chance to add 2 more to this score. He hits the first. He's got 2 points so far in the game. The other point coming from, of course, a free throw. 20-4.
Masters back in and Woodson taking a breather.
20-4. North Hardin leads it. 1:32 to go in this opening period. Larry Fox at the free throw line.
With this lead, coach is going to rest his starters as much as he can, it looks like.
Fox hits the second. So North extends that lead 21-4 with 1:31 to go in this opening period. Here comes Whitesburg. Howard with it, gets it across court. And I believe that's Cook. Shot up, no good. Tolliver gets it, turnaround jumper, good. So it's 21-6. North Hardin with 1:13 to go in this opening period. Fox with the basketball. They get it across the timeline. Here is Sanders back to Fox. Down low, KB Falls, turnaround jumper, no good. Fight for the rebound. Who has it? It is...
That's Chris Whitaker. They snuck him in on us.
So Whitaker grabs the rebound, gets it off to Brock. Brock to bring it across, working on Larry Fox. They'll work around. Whitaker in the post, kicks it out. Long jumper, good. 3-point goal from Banks. So Joe Banks gets the score. It's 21-9 with 32 seconds. Larry Fox quickly in the paint. Dishes off to Sanders for the three. It's up. And there's a Brandenburg Telephone Company three from Maurice Sanders. And North extends that lead 24-9. 16 seconds on the clock. Here's a shot from Howard. Over the backboard, no good. And Matt DeMasters was pushed, but good job of Matt getting the ball in to Sanders. Sanders quickly down court. Dishes off to Fox on the left side. Out high. Free throw line as DeMasters kicks it out to Fox. With no time on the clock, he can't connect. It's 24-9 at the end of one. North Hardin leads it. We'll take a quick timeout and come back with second quarter action. You're listening to North Hardin Trojan basketball on 94.3 The Wolf, where North leads it after one, 24-9. And Bill Whitesburg made a little run there, but North in control at this point.
Yeah, North has now got their starting team back in.
Long jumper from Quentin Smith. No good. Rebound by Whitesburg. That's Howard with it. They'll work it to Tolliver. Tolliver will bring the ball up the court. Across the timeline, picks up his dribble, looking for help. Shot no good as Brock can't connect. Matt DeMasters with a good rebound off the Quentin Smith. Here comes Smith in the front court. Kicks it off to the left side baseline. That is Andre Woodson. He'll swing around. Here's DeMasters. Shot up no good. Fight for the rebound. He puts it up and in. So Matt DeMasters gets his first two of this quarter. The fourth point of the night is 26-9, North Hardin. Here's Tolliver. Tolliver around Fox. The ball's knocked back, but right there with Whitaker with it.
And one shot by the first one I couldn't see was blocked by Matt, but Whitaker got it back, put it back in.
And Howard gets those two. They credit him with it as he dished off. Here's Fox with the basketball. Kicks it out, Quentin Smith. Smith with the basketball. Jumper in the lane, or outside the lane. No good. Wands with it. Now he'll find Quentin again. He'll shoot it on the opposite side. No good, but Woodson with the putback. Andre Woodson having a good night tonight.
He had 9 in the first period, and he's got 2 already. So
he's really rolling here. And we have a time, I guess Quentin's fixing his knee brace or knee band or something. 28-6.
Steal by Smith.
Here's Smith with the basketball. Kicks it down to Woodson. He's going to be fouled before the shot.
Matt DeMasters is going back down the other end of the court. He was down here at Whiteside's end, waiting for them to bring the ball up. Of course, it never got that far because Smith stole it on the inbound pass.
So Woodson will put the ball in play for North. Finds Smith. Smith back to Woodson on the baseline. Jumper up. Good. Andre Woodson having another good night here tonight, folks. 30-11. North Hardin leads at 6:25 to go in this half. Ball on the floor. 5-4. Larry Fox has it. Kicks it off. Good job to Quan. Quan, baseline, in the lane. Shot up. No good. Here comes Whitesburg. Rock with the basketball. He'll drive in the paint. Shot up. No good. Rebound by Andre Woodson. Off to Smith. Smith quickly down court to Larry Fox. Fox takes it up. He's going to be fouled. He didn't make the basket, but he'll go to the free throw line for a couple.
And this is going to be, this will be the 7th team foul. And that one's on Tolliver, so now all of the starters from Whitesburg have picked up at least 1 foul, with Brock having 2.
So at the free throw line, Larry Fox again. He's made a living. He's been camping out at free throw line tonight, not scoring many points, but he's drawn a penetration foul underneath. So Fox will have one more. It remains 30-11 with 6:04 to go in the half. Coming up at the half, it's State Farm at the half with Lee Bramlett. He'll join Bill Lott as Fox hits the second. They'll bring you all the... As Quentin had a good game last night with 11 points. Shot up, good. His third point of the ball game makes it 32-11.
Winston Lee coming into the game, and Banks has taken a seat.
So Quentin back at the free throw line.
They've also got 55, Derek Wright in the game now.
And the second free throw from Quentin Smith, good. Makes it 33-11. 5:43 to go in the half. Quickly down court, and Whitesburg trying to do something, and there it is from Lee. He gets it. So it's 33-13. 5:31 to go in the half. Here's Fox. Fox off the dribble around the left side. Picks it up, kicks it out to Smith. Smith way up high, top of the circle. He'll find Woodson in the paint. Turnaround jumper will drop. Woodson has 6 in this half, or in this quarter rather. Having an outstanding night, and it's North Hardin basketball.
Out of bounds.
So this pressure from North Hardin really putting it on Whitesburg.
And Williams coming back into the game. And they're going to have Guams and Fox take a breather.
So KB Fox puts the ball in play to Quentin Smith. He'll find Eric Williams on the left wing. In low, that is Woodson. Puts it up. It won't drop. Rebound ball for the Masters has it. He'll bring it out. Looking for help. Finds Quentin Smith on the right wing. Smith finds Woodson down the right corner. Up top, he'll find Eric Williams. They'll work it all the way around, back up to Smith. Smith to KB Fox. He'll drive the left. Baseline, shot up. Good.
That one had a great big arch on it.
37-13. Here's Whitesburg. Lee with it. Takes it up.
Travel.
Yep. He walked from here to the mountains with that one. 4:37 to go in this half. It's 37-13. North Hardin leads it. This is just a scoring exhibition and just a defensive exhibition for North, who has never been threatened. Here's Woodson down low, kicks it off to Williams. Williams off to Woodson, out high, well, blocked and stolen away. Here's Lee. Lee bringing it across the timeline, working on Smith. In the corner of the baseline, or the corner of the free throw lane. It's up, no good. They're on the floor. They're going after it. Really going after it hard. Matt maybe
Matt was top of the pile.
Maybe a little overzealous. Official saying something to him, just a little overzealous with that one. So it's going to be Whitesburg's basketball.
Guans and Fox coming back in. And Smith. Woodson taking a breather.
Inside, shot up no good from Whitesburg. The Masters with the rebound. He puts it on the floor, though. And they're going to call Matt with a foul as he grabs a big part of Tolliver.
That's his first, team's fourth. I noticed last time Norfolk put the ball in here that Woodson was breathing kind of heavy. They've been running up and down this floor pretty good so far in the game.
So Tolliver at the free throw line. He can't hit the first. He'll have one more. Boy, Whitesburg needs those points. They haven't been here. Last night was a victory, but until last night, they hadn't been here in 51 years. So a long drought for the folks over in Whitesburg. The Masters with the rebound. Here's Larry Fox. He'll bring it across on the right side. He'll work around Braun. Or, excuse me, Howard kicks it out to Eric Williams. Back to Fox. Whitesburg in his zone. Guans down the left corner. They'll work it away. Down low, the KB Folks hits Guans, who thinks about driving the baseline. Kicks it out high to Larry Fox. With 3:42, here's a dish off to Guans. He's a little hard, but KB Folks with the putback. KB looking for Guans. Guans can connect. It went over the goal, and KB in the right place at the right time makes it 39-13. Whitesburg, long three, no good. Rebound is going to be tied up. Should be North Hardin basketball on the jump. Physical game here, Bill. They're really battling underneath.
Well, North isn't giving them any break. They're playing all-out ball. They want to get this victory, and they don't want it to be a gimme.
So Eric Williams will put the ball. Nope. I believe. Is he coming out?
Let's see. No, Matt's going to take a breather, and Woodson's coming back in.
So Eric Williams will put the ball in play. 39-13. North Hardin leads it with 3:23 to go in the half. Williams gets it in to Fox. Whitesburg in a full court, showing some pressure here. Here's Fox. Over to Falk. Looking cross court. He finds Guans in the lane. Shut up. It won't drop. Guans back with it. He'll take it up. He's fouled. And I believe, Bill, they're going to tie Buttrey with this one.
I think he was the one that was closest. And that's who they're signaling. That's his second. Team's ninth. So the next foul will put North into the double bonus. But Guans was in the act of shooting, so he's got two.
So Demetrius Guans starting for the injured Jarius Sykes. Hits her first free throw. Having a good game. Been really active around the boards. His fourth point of the game. 3:06 to go in the half. It's 40-13. North Hardin on top. Never been challenged to run out to a 9-0 lead. Finally, I think it was around 13-0 before they actually scored.
Guans sinks the second one.
Yep, 9-0 lead before Whitesburg scored, so it's 41-13. Here's Whitesburg. Tolliver with it. Kicks it off to Brock. Brock with the basketball. North Hardin on the 8-0 run. Nothing there. Guans, outlet pass. Here's Williams. Williams. He's going to be pushed. Oh, they're going to call him for the travel. The travel was called before the push, so it's going to be Whitesburg basketball. And we have a timeout on the court. It's going to be a full timeout. So
it looks like North's going to call this one.
So we'll take a timeout with your score, 41-13. We'll take a timeout. North Hardin on top. You're listening to North Hardin Trojan basketball on 94. Figures that North will be in the 11:30 game tomorrow against Lexington Catholic, which will be one of the best games of the tournament, hopefully. North and Catholic match up well. Here's Steal by Smith. Wands to Falks takes it up and in. So KB Falks gets his 6 points of this quarter, 8 total for the game. Here's Whitesburg. Howard on the drive, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds.
Pick it up, and Woodson just swats it right out of his hands.
So Whitesburg will put the ball in play. Tolliver will do the honors with 2:26 to go in this half. 43-13. North Hardin on top. Tolliver. And we got a whistle.
They're going to call it on KB Falks.
Nope, they're going to tie it on Howard. So he just,
okay, they're going to send Falks to the line.
So Falks will be at the free throw line.
That's 10 fouls. It shouldn't be an inbound ball. It should be.
Yeah, they're going to shoot.
Okay, now they're getting it down there.
43-13. North Hardin leads at 2:26 to go in the half.
That was Howard's second foul, and the team's 10th, which puts North in the double bonus.
North Hardin never been challenged. First they run to a 9-0 lead before Whitesburg scored. Actually, it was 19-2 as Falks hit the free throw before they scored their fourth point. Falks will have one more. It's good. Makes it 45.
The bench of North is putting in some points.
45-13 with 2:22 to go in a half. Here's the steal. Falks with it up. No good. He'll go back to the line again.
And I think it's going to be Tolliver. No, they're putting it on Bo Cook.
So KB Falks at the line for 2 more. It's good. First one. He's having a good game coming off the bench tonight. 9 points in this quarter alone. 11 for the game. Second one up. 47-13. 2:18 to go in this half. And the ball's on the floor
again. Smith's got it.
Quentin Smith off the going. Squans can't handle it. Kicks it out. Throws it away.
Threw it away.
North on a 14-0 run right now with the score of 47-13. I tell you, Whitesburg not having a chance tonight, folks. 2:09 to go in the half, and North really just turning it up.
Sanders coming in to relieve Fox.
And everybody here at Rupp Arena in the media has been just thoroughly impressed with North Hardin this week. So here's Whitesburg with the basketball. Brock with it in the front court, working on Smith. Guans comes out to help. They find Cook underneath all alone. And Woodson
comes down with it.
Outlet pass to Guans. Guans wait for the basketball. Gets off KB Falks. Back to Guans. Baseline. Up good. So Guans gets another basket. And North extending the lead, 49-13.
Falks in there to kick out the rebounds to Smith.
Smith dishes off to Guans on the right side. Down low, he dishes off to Woodson. Can't handle it. Here comes Tolliver and Whitesburg. Rock walk. No, they're going to call a foul.
Yeah, Smith is going to get called for the foul. He was trying to convince the official that he walked.
So Quentin Smith gets his second foul.
It's only the 5th foul. Got Fox coming into the game. So Smith's going to take a break.
So at the line will be Brandon Brock for Whitesburg. He'll shoot 2. Good crowd on hand for this second game. First really drew a good crowd because against the Lexington Catholic. He misses a free throw. Woodson with the basketball. Over to Sanders. Sanders with it now. Loses it. Folks tracks it down. He'll take the jumper. No good. Fights for the rebound. He gets it and puts it up and in.
Folks is putting on a show now.
KB Folks coming off the bench having an outstanding game. Here's Cook. Cook down low. Puts it up. No good. He had a gimme. And they're going to tag him with a foul as he was all over Woodson.
Woodson came down the court and just stood there and made Falks go up against him. Falks could not, or not Falks, but Cook could not get it into the basket. I guess out of frustration is where he swatted it. Woodson came down with the rebound.
51-15 with 55.1 seconds on the clock in this half. North Hardin in control from the get-go. So Andre Woodson at the free throw line for a couple. He's had a good night as well. Here's the free throw. 16 points so far for Woodson in this quarter, or the half rather. So he'll have one more. It's 52-15 with 55.1 on the clock in this half as Eric Williams checks in.
Falks is going to take a breather. The Masters is waiting to come in, but he's going to be replacing Woodson, who's the shooter.
So Andre Woodson will have one more. Shot up good. 17 points of the half. And I think him and Falks are trying to have a little scoring contest here, Bill. Falks is out of the game.
17-14 right now between the two of them. And Woodson just sat down, so both of them are going to take a rest.
So Whitesburg with the basketball. Banks with it. He'll bring it across. Low pressure from North. Dishes to the wing. Howard takes the shot. No good. Fight for the rebound. It's out of bounds.
Maurice Sanders swatted that one out.
And it will remain North Hardin basketball.
Whitesburg.
Or Whitesburg basketball. Excuse me. So Whitesburg with the ball in play. Tolliver looking down low for Banks. He can't handle it. Guan picks it up. Gets it off to Sanders. Sanders with 39 seconds on the clock. North should do what they normally do at this point in the game. They'll hold it. This is what they like to do. No, Coach Perkins over there telling them to go. So Fox fires a long three. It won't go. Rebound by Whitesburg. Tolliver kicks it off. And a good pass that time as they hit Howard. So Howard scores that one, makes it 53-17. 9 seconds. And Sanders is going to draw the charge, or the block rather, as he went up for it. But they're going to tag Whitaker, yes. So Whitaker gets his first. Maurice Sanders at the free throw line with 7.9 on the clock, 53-17. North Hardin in control. Free throw up, no good. He'll have one more. Second shot up, good. So Sanders gets a point in this quarter. It's his fourth of the ball game so far.
Fox comes up with a steal.
Yep, and then they throw it away. Guan throws it away with 1 second. Actually, Whitesburg had some time on the clock to bring that ball up. So at the half, it's 54-17. North Hardin in control. We're going to take a timeout and come back with your State Farm at the half.
Jarius Sykes, and then Jarius was standing on the sideline like he was waiting for him to throw in the ball so he could take some warm-up shots over there.
Of course, Jarius injured last night's game, but bench really taking to the slack. Here's Tolliver to kick it off as he hits a three for Whitesburg to start scoring in this half.
And there's a foul, and that's going to be on Brock, his third.
So Brandon Brock picks up his third. That's the team's first of the half.
15 seconds into the half, and he's got another foul.
54-20, 7:44 to go in this third period. Here comes Quentin Smith with the basketball over to Larry Fox. Fox kicks it off to Smith. Down to the right corner. That's Guan's cross-court pass to Fox. Works it around real well. Here's Smith with it out high, top of the circle. He's working on Howard. Here's a jumper. No good. The three ball's no good. It's out of bounds and going to Whitesburg. I thought we was going to catch it. So here's Whitesburg with the basketball.
Both teams are back out on the start of the second half with their original starting five.
Rock with it. He'll find Tolliver. Tolliver fires the three from the same spot. This time he misses. Rebound by Woodson. Outlet pass to Fox. Larry Fox lays it up and in.
And that's the first basket for Fox. All of his other points have come from the foul line.
So we got a stoppage of play, and we're going to hit it back down this way as the ball went out of bounds. We're going to take it under the North Hardin back goal here, directly across from us. Andre Woodson puts the ball. He'll put the ball in play. He'll find Guan. Guan's double team finds the Masters now. Kicks it out to Smith down low. Here's Woodson. He's going to be fouled. Well, as blocked. It looks like that time Banks got a piece of Woodson, but nothing called. So it's going to be North Hardin basketball on the side. Coach is doing a really good job picking up that defense. Outlet pass. He'll find Smith down to Fox. Fox in the lane. They call it for the wall. Larry does that every once in a while in the lane. He has a tendency to do that, but he's so fast that
Coach Beller says, give me a 20.
So with that, we're going to take a quick timeout. It's 56-20 with 6:46 to go in the third. Back in Rupp Arena, Tolliver misses the shot. DeMasters brings down the ball. Gets it off to Larry Fox. He's still in the backcourt. He's being double teamed, but he finally breaks the press. Woodson to DeMasters. Lays it up and in. Matt had a wide open look. He has 2 in each of the quarters. 6 points for the game. 58-20. North Hardin rolling here. 6:13 to go in the third. Jumper no good by Brock. Here comes North Hardin. Quinn Smith with the basketball. Brings it across the timeline. Man, he just went through everybody. Kicks it off to Guan for the three. It's good. And Demetrius Guan connects on a Brandenburg Telephone Company long-distance three. Makes the score 61-20 with 5:51 to go in this third period. Down low, Tolliver kicks it out. That's Buttrey with the basket. Off the baseline jumper. So he gets his first 2 of the ball game at 61-22. DeMasters, jumper, no good. Fight for the rebound. Guan taps it, gets it off to DeMasters. Fox with it now off the DeMasters pass. Larry Fox hits the jumper from the lane. And North Hardin just on a roll. 63-22. 5:22 to go in this third period. North Hardin will move on to tomorrow night's semifinal action against Lexington Catholic. They're going to get Matt with this one. Going to get Guan, so
that's twice we thought Matt had it, but ended up in Guan.
Well, it's old hat there.
Each team now has 1 foul in the second half.
And a free throw by Howard, no good, so it remains 63-22, North Hardin. Howard, once again, he hits that one.
And that's only his 7th point, so North has been doing a good job of keeping him off the line.
63-23, 5:08 to go in the third period. Here's Woodson with it. Guan out high. That's Smith in the lane. Dishes down to Woodson. He can't handle it. Buttrey comes up with it for Whitesburg. Here's Banks. John Banks with the basketball. He'll work it across the timeline. Looking for help now. Close to 5 seconds. Now he'll get Howard. Howard drives. Dishes off to Buttrey. Buttrey with it in the lane. Takes it out. Wild shot. No good. Woodson with the rebound, and he's going to be his headband coming down below his eyes there. He can see nothing. Here's a pass to Fox from Smith. Smith holds it up, finds Woodson now. He'll drive. Jumper off the glass and drop. So Andre Woodson really having a well of a game tonight. He has 19 points, folks, already in the third period.
Foul on Guan.
So KB Falk's going to come into the ball game to relieve Demetrius. That's his third foul, Bill.
Yes, that is. He just had 2 quick ones here in the second half.
Demetrius having a good ball game, but KB Falk having an outstanding game coming off the bench. Here's a 3 ball from the corner, no good by Howard. Here comes North. Fox with it, quickly down court. Free throw line. Dishes out to Smith, who finds an open. Andre Woodson misses the layup. And let's see who they get. Matt DeMasters. And I guarantee this will come back.
KB Fulks.
Really? That was the only one under there. Wow. I think the world of Matt. Love his family to death. I swear I thought that was on the mat. So here's Whitesburg with the basketball. 3:59 to go in this third period. 65-23. Smith with a steal. He's going to hold it up. Now he'll drive. Thinks about it. He'll take the baseline jumper. Got a foul on number 20. That's Howard.
And that's going to be Howard's third. So the two big scorers for Whitesburg are both sitting in there playing with 3 fouls apiece. Got Williams coming in for Fox.
So Woodson will put the ball in play for North Hardin. Gets it out to Quentin Smith. Smith finds DeMasters. Hook shot, no good. Fight for the rebound. Woodson goes after, but Tolliver for Whitesburg comes down with it. Here comes Tolliver quickly down court. Dishes off to Banks. Banks will fire the three. It's partially blocked. Good block from Quentin Smith. Here's the fight for the rebound. Quentin Smith takes it off the floor, and he'll lay the alley-oop. Woodson can't handle it, and it's out of bounds to Whitesburg. So trying a little gypsy-do there. It doesn't work, so it goes over to the Yellow Jackets. 65-23 with 3:24 to go in the third
back
period.
into the game, and Woodson's going to take a breather.
So the crowd sparse tonight here after
Sanders is going to come in.
After the half. During halftime, the crowd, what crowd there was, just looks like they left. Looks like family members only here tonight. Family members and schoolmates. So Whitesburg.
The Masters is taking a rest.
Whitesburg will put the ball in play. 65-23 with 3:19 to go. Here's Buttrey. Buttrey off the glass. No good. He'll fight for the rebound. He gets it back. He puts it on the floor. He'll take it up. He's fouled.
I think we may have number 4 on Glons.
Yep, I believe you're right. Yep.
We got that one right. And he's got he's got 3 of the 4 fouls that we've had.
So Matt DeMasters getting set to check back into the ball game. Here's a free throw from Buttrey, good. Trevor Buttrey at the line. He'll have one more. So Guan's taking a seat on the bench. With 4 fouls, we probably won't see him until the 4th period if we do at all. Buttrey, free throw, in and out, no good. Rebound by K.D. Fulks. Fulks outlet to Quentin Smith. He'll bring it across the timeline. Now he'll find Fulks. Fulks will drive. Brings it out top of the circle. Over to Sanders. On the right side, brings it out high. Works it out to Fulks, down to DeMasters. Finds Eric Williams cutting in the lane for the basket.
And that's the first point for Williams tonight.
Makes it 67-24. 2:45 to go in the third period, rather. Here's Brock. Brock dishes down, trying to hit Banks, but it's stolen away. Here's Quentin Smith. He'll lay it up and won't go. Fight for the rebound. It bounces around. Good job that time from Tolliver to get it out. Whitesburg really going after it, but nothing there. That's 2 times they missed. 3 times, no rebound by Sanders. Maurice Sanders gets it out to Quentin Smith. 2:16 to go in the third. Matt DeMasters tries the jumper, no good. Here comes Tolliver for Whitesburg. Quickly down court. He'll take the jumper. It's up, in and out. It finally hits. So after a long dry spell, Whitesburg finally gets it after a trip down here where they had 3 chances. Actually 4, couldn't connect. 67-26 with 1:52 to go in this third period. Quentin Smith with the basketball. He'll put the move on Banks. Blow past him. He'll lay it up and in.
And that's Quentin's first points in this half.
Here's Whitesburg with the basketball. Here's a shot from Tolliver. He drains it. It's a 2-point goal. Makes it 69-28. So Quentin Smith has the basketball. 1:17 to go. He'll take the shot up.
He's fouled.
He'll go to the free throw line.
That's Banks. That's going to be his third.
So he'll have a couple of shots coming to Quentin Smith with 1:15 to go. 69-28 in this third period. North Hardin on top. Free throw up. It won't drop. So Quentin will have one more.
We've got Eric Johnson coming to the game from the Masters. And Larry Fox is set to come in. He's going to be taking the shooter's place. That's Smith.
And Quentin couldn't
not right
connect on
now.
that. So Whitesburg with the basketball. They'll bring it across. That's Brock. Brock will drive on Eric Williams. Turnaround spin move. Good. Good job that time from Brandon Brock. Way too little, way too late. 56 seconds to go in this third period. 69-30. North rolling. Falks with the basketball. Working on Howard. He'll take the shot up. No good. Fight for the rebound. They're going to tag him with the foul. So Whitesburg will get the ball back, and that's going to be KB's.
His second foul.
Yep.
Team's fifth.
So we're going to take a timeout with their score of 69-30 with 45.3 seconds to go in this third period. North leads it. You're listening to North Hardin Trojan basketball. You know, I actually had a chance to talk to former Kentucky coach Joby Hall just a little while ago, and he says this is the best team he's seen in here in a long time, and this is his pick. So that's coming from a legend in Kentucky basketball. Here's Whitesburg with the basketball. Baseline, that's Lee, can't connect. Falks with it. Here's Larry Fox. He'll bring it across the timeline for North. Finding Sanders. Sanders on the right wing with 16 seconds. Sanders gets it out high to Fox. We're under 9 seconds. We're at 6. He loses the basketball at 4 seconds. Down to 2.
Williams stole it.
And at the end of, 0.6 seconds on the clock.
They're saying that he put it out of bounds.
So 0.6 seconds, you have time to maybe a tip shot. And that's going to have to be in the paint for Whitesburg. So let's see what we've got here. Oliver looking, kicks it out way too high in the backcourt. Forget about it.
Not going to do anything.
Nope, good try, but at the end of 3, it's 69-30. North Hardin leads it. We'll take a timeout and come back with your final period after this. You're listening to North Hardin coaching basketball on 94.3 The Wolf. Back in Lexington's Rupp Arena, starting the fourth period. North Hardin with the ball. Here's Sanders for the 3, no good. Falks with the rebound, gets it off to Williams. Sanders right in front of us for the 3 in the left corner. It's good. And Maurice Sanders, Greg Giles of Brandenburg Telephone Company, long distance 3. It's 72-30. North Hardin with 7:34 in the ball game. Here's a drive from Brock, lays it up, nothing there as Howard comes down with it, but nothing there that time as Brock tried to get it back. His long pass to Williams. Eric Williams, the senior, takes the 3. It's up, good. Eric Williams with a Brandenburg Telephone Company long distance 3, and North just tearing it up. So Blair hits the free throw. Shot up, no good. Freddie Jackson with the basketball.
And he's fouled.
Yep, they're going to walk it down here now. As the coaches will head back there after this one's over. No good, a little hard off the back of the rim, and Johnson goes after it, but he can't get it. Whitesburg with the basketball with 8 seconds. They throw it away. Here's Sanders. Sanders with a long shot, nothing. 3 seconds. Johnson put back, no good. Johnson once again kicks it out, and that's your ball game. North Hardin wins it 92-43 over Whitesburg. And they just dismantled the Yellow Jackets here at Rupp Arena in Lexington.
He may be out. We've got our fingers crossed. I mean, he's obviously a very important, cog in our team. I think he started about 90 games for us. This is the first game he's missed in his whole career. Started since he was a sophomore. He's a senior, and he's sort of like the quarterback against the press. He keys our offense, and you got to have somebody like that to handle Lexington Catholic's press. Andre Woodson's awfully good passer, so he'll have to step in Jerry's position and hope that Demetrius can fill his. And then, of course, the way Catholic plays, you got to have some depth. We've got 2 or 3 guys over there that haven't played a lot this year. Maybe they'll get a shot at playing tomorrow.
Final question here in the back, Coach.
This is for Matt and Andre. Talk about stepping up your game in the situation following Jerry's injury.
We knew that, with Jerry's is going to take a lot of, our passing and the athleticism in the middle, but, we knew Demetrius has the ability to step up, and he did that for us. And KB also stepped up down there for us.
Andre's so bashful.